Hello everybody, my name is Frigid Hyperion. For off and on for over 4 years now, we've been playing this Dungeons and Dragons campaign known as the Wilds of Wildemount. Apart from this video, and including Crypt of the Forgotten Priest, and including all plot relevant videos, the series has spanned a total of 80 sessions, spread across 132 videos, and a total watch time of 305 hours. During that time, we have made 11 playable characters, experienced 9 story arcs, and created a treasure trove of memories, all wrapped together in a single campaign. If you're watching this stream, this video, then you know why we're here. While the hiatus for the Wild of Wildemount is over, it is bittersweet, for this is the final session. Before we get all mushy and emotional, we have a story to wrap up. So, for one last time, here is the lineup. Playing the bold and adaptive warlock Brian Azori is Kale. His brother Quinn plays the kind yet clandestine paladin, Anemo Raman. Our logical and calculating wizard, Edward Snowgale, is played by our resident rules lawyer, Rocky. The beloved cleric, Windchime Crabapple's unique charm as outlook, is shared to us through Lily. Dawn plays the reawakened druid that we have known as Soren, Arya, but as we will soon clarify, is actually named Callum. I play the exiled prince turned thief, Prince Zaya Dolbinzi, known by his friends as Moonzik Mirai. And of course, we have one other person to introduce. Our dungeon master, our storyteller, the woman that calls the shots and has the final say. The one who has led us through this memorable, one-of-a-kind campaign. Emily, the stage is yours, my friend.
Thanks.
Hell of an intro, by the way.
A lot of hiccups. Sorry about that.
No, you're wonderful. You're wonderful. It has been an honor to play with you guys at my table. Thank you guys for your time, your effort, your passion, and honestly for spending so many Monday nights with me. Each of you has a little thank you note that I put under your character section. Just a little thank you. I appreciate you all. And there's so much more than I could say, but I don't want to waste all of our time just doing that. I do want to go a little bit through memory lane, just a hair, because why not? Do you guys remember this?
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
A long time ago.
Our world was so small back then that it could fit on a map.
True. And then, of course, the classic joke one I made here. That really was not so much joke because I put so much effort into it.
Yeah.
When we had sponsors and all that good stuff. Anyway.
Man, what a nice looking symbol. Does anyone remember that symbol? The Legati Company seal?
Yeah, it's
Nope.
almost like nobody's ever seen it. Like, I mean, it's been at least a year and a half since anybody's seen that symbol, right?
Yeah, I know,
Never,
right?
never once.
Yeah, definitely not your actual.
Literally not every single day.
Yeah.
No.
But all of that to say, we are. This is the page that I want to be on because, of course, I'm nervous, guys.
You got this.
time has a funny way of suddenly jumping ahead. You think about a moment for a long time, and then in a blink of an eye, it's there. You feel like you spend all this time waiting and waiting and waiting, and it feels a little off when it's finally here. Like, it's here, it's now, and none of the time that you spent waiting feels like it has any weight at all to it, in a way. And so that's how you all find yourselves at the recently, or fairly recently, reclaimed orchard of the crab apple family. It wasn't too terribly long ago that you all found your way to Allfield, wiped out the Knoll infestation, because it was merely a Knoll infestation. Nothing that the heroes such as yourselves, who have literally fought a dragon turtle and lived to tell the tale, would have any trouble dealing with at all. For a while, you spent some time getting to know this small little town. There was a tension of sorts, though, and that expectation, specifically for you, Windchime. Finally, after having been traveling about for 2 years or so, you've made your way back home. A little different, a lot more worldly, and having met people that have, for what I hope, changed your life. I would like to take you specifically to the moment where I guess I should say what moment is most important to you. As you are sitting here remembering the past few weeks, all of the interactions, the excitement, the introductions, what are you thinking about right now, the day of your wedding?
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
She is sitting on the porch of their home that they're like fixing the shutters of it. Like last minute, like little details of like little things that broke over the years, and like they're putting it back together, and it feels more familiar than she can like even grasp. And her mom is baking pies for the reception for later. And she's thinking how simple it is. Like you take the fruit and you cut it up and put a little sugar in it, and eventually it becomes a very delicious treat later after all the hard work.
The smell of crisp apple pie wafting through the air. You're putting the shutters back on. Your mom in the kitchen humming a tune, and it feels like home. You hear a laugh one deeply familiar to you. Nahiri, in the house, with your mother, of all people, doing what? Helping make this pie. For why not?
Make these pie.
These pie.
Giving a piece of that pie.
And it all feels just about right.
Just about. It
Oh.
is right.
It is. It is right. Cameron,
Yes.
Moonsick did not travel here alone, did he?
No.
He did not attend this wedding alone.
No. Moonsick, along with the rest of his party, he also brought along Isla, that he has recently met and has grown rather attached to.
Oh my god.
As kind of love at first sight kind of thing, I guess you could say.
Oh my god, I'm so happy for you.
How big of a wedding was this?
About 25 to 30 people, plus a lot of people who are planning on attending parts of the reception, who are from like the local township and whatnot. But there are some notable people in attendance. We have Heidi, Borth, Kajori, Dejarkle, the Wave Chaser crew. The Bellis Bellwether, Janor Barrett, and even Fenrir Shinebright has made his way.
Does he still have the bald spot?
Absolutely he does.
Bald spot? I thought the man was just completely bald.
But again, in this weeks leading up to this point, you all have had only the smallest of interactions with each other. The chaos of the knolls and the wedding preparations and all of the resting that has needed to be done, you have not really had a moment to interact with each other. So with your new partner, I would say Animo. It's finally time you talk to Moonsick.
Moonsick, oh my goodness! It's been so
Animo.
long since I've seen you and talked to you. Oh, how are you?
It's been quite a long journey getting here, weirdly enough, but I'm so much happier to see you again, my friend.
And what have you been up to? Who is this that you have with you?
Animo, this is Isla. Isla?
Isla?
This is Animo.
Nice to meet you.
This is a man who I would hold in such an esteem as I would imagine he's my brother at this point.
Oh, this man is the most important person to me in my life.
She reaches her hand out and says, and actually, because you guys have never seen Isla before, I think I actually do have a picture, which I will be looking for as I'm talking.
It's just Zendaya.
It's I don't remember what her voice sounds like, but it's a pleasure to meet you, Isla. And I've heard so much about you, Animo. He never ever stops talking about you.
Oh wow. Well, I hope only the good parts, I'm just, I'm so in. It's been quite a long time, yes, and
Why
I'm
don't
so
she
lovely to
interrupts
meet you.
you?
Oh,
She interrupts your stammering,
yeah.
and she says, taps Moonzik's chest as she turns around and says, "Why don't you two catch up a little?"
Wait, no, hold on. How'd you two meet?
So, we met. We actually rescued her from this rundown citadel. We were tasked with finding her and rescuing her and any other survivors from a troll.
Oh, so
And
you swooped in.
oh, of course,
Oh wow.
you know how I roll.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
that's great.
I meant to woo her with the character I had on at the time, but she ended up doing more of that herself. And I wasn't
Wow.
prepared for that. So, here we are.
Damn. Incredible.
There she is.
Well, what was absolutely lovely to meet you.
Um, she shakes her hand. And you as well.
Man.
And that's a picture of Isla for those who do not know
Wow.
what she looks like.
There she is.
Boom.
You know, I'm really I'm struggling to find what to say. It's been that long. What if we got a drink on? Maybe that would loosen things up.
Well, I can try, but if I remember you, you are able to hold yourself better than I. But I can try and keep up.
A little competition never hurt.
I remember putting money on you and on Firewatch Island when you were drinking with the Wave Chaser crew.
Yeah, it wasn't close. Smoked. Unbelievably smoked.
Who are you drinking with then? Was that both or was that Kajori?
Oh man, you know, I'll tell you what, don't remember. It was quite a night, I'll tell you that. Could barely remember what I look like after that.
Well, we both changed our appearance quite a lot since then.
Yeah, I've gone through a bit of a transformation.
You never really told me the details about that all that much.
Something tells me that you know just as much as I. But, I had a run-in with a great group of adventurers, and I was blessed by the hand of a god. And things have been a little bit different for me lately. But what matters to me is that I feel the same way about my party as I always have. I love you guys. I don't want anything to happen to you.
We love you too, Animo, and you are still the same force of nature you are when we first met you.
I hope so.
Or on the other side of the area, we have Callum. What are you doing waiting for this wedding to start?
Callum is probably going around just kind of trying to help wherever he can. Just trying to make sure everything looks perfect for Windchime and Nahiri.
Okay. Brian, what is it that you are doing?
Sorry. Hey, Edward. You mind clearing something up for me?
What is it?
So what's the political alliance that Windchime is forming today? Like, I read about marriage when I first got here, and it makes sense, you know, you tie two families together for political reasons so that they don't start killing each other because that's how your politics works here. I get that. So, what political position does Windchime have?
Well, you see, when you meet another person and you don't want to kill them, in fact, you want to do the opposite of killing them and you wish to live a long and happy life with them, that's also grounds for marriage. It's actually just a matter of intensity on your feelings towards them.
Oh god.
I
You
fucking
know,
hate how
honestly,
you phrased
very
it that
true.
way.
I want
Yeah,
to
that's-
marry everybody.
So,
So
so
what
the
you're
the
saying
classification is don't want to kill them. That's the first.
So what
And
you're
you want
saying is
you want to
I
live,
am
do
deeply
the
in love with
opposite
the
of killing
lie.
them. You
holy-
want to
no,
the Holy
live as
Vatican.
long as you can
Whoa,
with them.
may I?
He's-
So what you're saying is the Holy Gotti company is married?
No. I think marriage in itself is a more delicate matter pertaining to, shall we say, more intimate and sensitive sides of the relationship in which you would not bear to other people, I would say.
So sex.
Yes.
And
I
why are we
think
having a big celebration that Windchime is
because
getting
we're
made?
not married.
oh my god.
Brian seems incredibly confused by the whole process.
I felt like it was kind of a good explanation.
We're not married, so we're not gonna have sex.
room.
We're not married, so we're not gonna
I
have
have
sex.
really
We're
good
not gonna
ears.
have sex because we're not married.
Yeah, I
I'm not
understand
involved,
that.
Good.
You know what? I'm sorry I asked you.
I'm sorry I had to answer that.
I'll figure it out. Anyway, I hope that
I hope you
happens.
do.
Still haven't found that Ioun stone I was supposed to find here. The only Ioun stone I can even think of is the one Windchime has with her, but we found that well before we got to Offield, so can't be that.
I'm not over there. I'm not saying anything.
No.
Well,
Hey, Windchime, by the way, I just want to let you know
Oh no.
that it is the bride is totally allowed to talk to enact with people and not be secluded off in a corner all by herself the entire day.
I
The bride
accidentally
is allowed to
slipped
be
and I
included.
accidentally pinged a spell.
So
and
I do just
ignore
want
that.
to like put that out there. It's at this moment that in your wandering that you see You see Callum all by him lonesome.
What's he doing?
What are you doing, Callum?
At this very moment, we're doing like a ceremony and everything, correct?
In
There's a
a
very
little bit.
small little ceremony, yeah.
Okay. He's
Right
gonna
now we're
be at the very end of the ceremony, or at the very end of like the aisle walkway, is what I'm imagining. You're having like an archway almost, I suppose. He's kind of like growing flowers along the top of the archway, kind of making it very floral and kind of puffing it up and making it look really pretty.
W Callum.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
These were your favorite, weren't they?
Yes.
I never really got Nahiri's favorite flower, so unfortunately it's just gonna be yours.
Well, she always tells me her favorite things are what my favorite things are, so you did good.
I'm so excited for this. I haven't
excited to discuss
experienced
it,
something
man.
like this in, well, my whole life.
Oh my goodness. It's a happy day.
Very happy day. What have you been up to?
Literally just everything, checking off the list of like what needs to be done and making sure you know all the little things. But I finally finished my whole checklist. So now I just have to get ready to get married.
And mingle. Don't forget mingling.
And mingle. Oh my goodness. I can't believe everybody has shown up here today just for me and Nahiri.
Well, why wouldn't we?
You know. I've met so many great people over the years. It's crazy how much we change. Like I never thought that I would be this happy one day.
Why
You
not?
know?
Aww.
Oh, I forget. I'm not over there. Shit.
Can we walk over? Can we low key?
Yeah, this is you can walk over.
Yeah.
We're walking over, and as Windchime is saying that she never thought she'd be this happy, Moonsick chimes in, why not? Doesn't everybody deserve to be happy to the extent they want to be?
Nemo is crying.
Yes, everybody deserves to be happy. It's just like sometimes, you think life is hard, and I don't know. I'm just like I'm here. You guys are gonna make me cry now.
Well, if it makes you feel any better out of everybody here, I think you definitely deserve it.
The Animo and Windchime just start hugging it out.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you.
I think none other in the party is quite as deserving of the reciprocation that life owes upon you for the jovial joy you've bestowed upon the rest of the world. May the rest of the world bestow that kind tenfold back.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
You guys, you are also my family, and I'm so glad to have you here.
Beautiful wedding. Thank you, Callum.
Wouldn't miss
whether-
it for anything.
And seriously, we're all very happy for you, even if I'm still not 100% sure what the wedding thing even is.
Even if I'm not.
What do you mean?
It's just kind of like
It's two
Like
people
face
declaring
palm.
their loyalty for each other for the rest of their lives.
Oh. Edward, you could have just said that. Why do you always speak as if you swallowed a thesaurus?
I have a feeling his parents fed him a thesaurus as a child.
What's a thesaurus?
He does seem to have an awful lot of books on him at all times.
A thesaurus is something in which you look up synonyms. I mean, cinnamons. Edward is going to cast prestidigitation on Moonsix water flask and turn it cinnamon flavored. He's also going to turn it.
You know what? Next
Yeah.
time we split up the party, you're going the other way. Seriously, I just want one day of clean drinking water that doesn't involve cinnamon.
I'm also gonna roll my dice. I can use these later.
And there, right there, the six of you, all around each other, giggling, laughing. There's so much to say. So many stories to tell. So many things to explain. But that feels right. That feels just a little bit like home. There's a wedding.
Yeah.
And there's never quite enough time to say everything that you want to say.
You best man.
So, the finishing touches are put on the flowers. People start pulling out the chairs. And wind chime, your mom comes up to you. Says, this is in the final private moments before things officially begin. Look at you. And she does look at you. And she looks at you as if she has been waiting for years to do it, because she has. And she says, don't move. And she reaches behind her. Don't move. She reaches behind her and pulls something out of a small box. And pulls out a little star-shaped trinket. And she pins it, she puts the necklace on you. You know, you always used to say there was a little star in your chest, guiding you.
It's still there. It still shines the light for me to follow. And I'm sorry it took me away from you for so long, but I'm back now.
She puts her hand on the on your chest where the little star trinket is, and she says to you, she says, just remember, oh, sorry, let me say this right. It's been a pleasure to watch you grow into the star that guides others. And she wraps you in a big hug.
Aww. I hug her back so tight.
And it's time.
Wedding time.
Wedding time.
Oh, wait. Who's
Time.
standing at the altar and who's walking down the aisle?
Oh,
That's my question. Am I
Can
And
I be a goose?
Who is it gonna be?
well, here's the thing: is these kinds of traditions are passed down family to family. Unlike the way that we view weddings, I think that this can be whatever you want it to be. So if you want to walk down the aisle, you can. Otherwise, maybe you can walk out together. You could, whatever you want to do. You don't even have to walk out. It could just be as simple as saying I love you in front of all of your friends and family.
Yes. Okay. No walking down the aisle.
Oh,
Noise.
um. We are there when they come to sit in the chairs.
Okay. You're already with.
Wait, they've been together this whole time.
They've already
We've been
completed the
talking to both
ceremony.
of them.
They've already completed the ceremony as we're sitting down. Guys, we missed it. We're late.
Fine.
As soon as you lose.
Windshine is somehow late to her own wedding.
It all started on the day of my birth when both my parents failed to show up.
So it takes place. It's on the apple orchard, and the archway of flowers is nestled right underneath the biggest apple tree, and it's like a weirdly large apple tree. Like it's definitely magical. And part of our tradition is that Windchime and Nahiri take bites from the same apple. And then we cut the apple and we plant the seeds in a little pot to start growing another tree.
Oh.
Your hands pack
Okay,
in
that's
the
awesome.
last bit of dirt. Both of your hands are ever so slightly dirty from having packed it all in, and you hold each other's hands, and you look out across all of your friends and your family who you haven't seen in years, family you have made recently, and it's sorry. It's at that moment that that you see a. Oh, that's a little intense. I'm so sorry. That's a little
I was like,
intense.
Whoa,
combat
whoa, whoa,
right
hold
now?
on.
Sorry.
Hold up,
Maybe
hold up, hold
maybe that was a little too. Hold on,
That's really funny.
And everything changed when the
Hold
Fire
up.
Nation attacked.
let's try that.
And then through the halls, through the walls, they break through.
Guys, I'm setting the mood. Okay.
You can't just do that. You can't just do that to us.
It's like when
Drama.
it's
DM asked, "Are you sure?"
When you're watching a movie and then there's this like high pitched like whine in the background, like, oh shit, something's happening.
Tim's
Why is
So
there
the
a turn
DM
order?
starts dropping
When
dragon
I put on
tokens,
the turn
plural,
order.
onto the board.
Why is there a health bar?
Why are all of our initiatives getting rolled?
Why is there a health bar on top of the screen?
Guys, why are there
Okay,
two dragons on the initiative order with a 25 and a
crack.
23?
Forms
Uh-oh.
in the
Worms?
sky. You see it.
With their pants.
There's a sound. It's almost like something being scraped on glass. Or that moment that you step on a sheet of ice before it breaks and you can feel it give just a little.
Oh, fuck. My polyplanar transit theory senses are tingling.
Oh shit.
Moonzik. To your left. Just out of the way. A crack forms. Very small, slight. Not like this crack that you see in the sky above you. One more intimate, closer. It begins to get bigger and bigger, and out of the crack falls your brother, Pabir.
What?
All the guests stand up alarmed. You see, people are confused and concerned. You look down at him, and you see that he is not here in an offensive. Like he doesn't look like he's here to hurt you or attack, but he's sweating, he's shaking, hands and knees.
Is
He looks up at.
before you
go ahead.
continue on, I just want to throw in, as he realized that it's Pabir coming out of the portal, Moonsick will immediately draw his dagger.
Yeah, I would also say that
Yeah.
my weapon is out.
He looks up to you, his face sweating. He's terrified. He says to you, brother. He said he'd bring me to you.
Who's he? What are you talking about?
Crack. The sky. A line shoots off, dissecting the sky in a way that feels almost natural in an unnatural way. It looks like... okay, hold on. Let's back that shit up.
Natural in a natural way.
Question. Does Callum recognize this?
Does Callum recognize the
Experience.
The
Yes.
experience shattering?
Yes.
Do any of us
So,
recognize it?
you
Was going to be my
all
question.
recognize it. This feels very familiar to you.
Is it the
In the
row?
way that you plant the rose in the ground and the cracks form beneath your feet.
Guys, we're warping.
Feels very, very familiar.
Okay.
Either something is about to give way and we're going to it, or something very large is about to appear. What is going on,
Guys-
Pabir?
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. That's fair.
Uh,
The fuck are you doing here?
Give me a second. How do
Okay.
I say this? I haven't picked out a really good voice for this man, so I'm uncertain of what is happening. I thought maybe it wouldn't be here too, but
What do you mean
the
it?
sky is falling.
What?
Oh no. What do you mean?
And with that, you hear yet another crack in the sky. Soren, you feel it in a way that you did not expect. It's near. It's very, very near. Oh, excuse me, not Soren. Callum, I apologize. Callum, it's near. You feel it. Long forgotten.
Is this me feeling the missing piece or me feeling what's happened in the past?
Missing piece. You feel your soul nearby.
Callum is gonna. He at one point had grabbed the the lighthouse key around his neck and had started to get ready to like cast a spell or anything, just kind of ready at the moment. And he seems to kind of drop his guard as he starts to kind of try and search around for it, trying to pinpoint where it is coming from, or at least where he feels it from.
Seems like end of universe shit.
A crack forms nearby.
It's just something we can stop.
A crack forms nearby, and you can feel it. You can feel your soul near. You can't quite access it yet. It's at this moment that Edward,
Yeah.
you hear your mother's voice.
Is that you?
What's happening?
Is that you?
It's unstable. I'm uncertain, you hear your father say. I don't know what could have changed things. They don't seem to be aware of your presence, but you can hear them.
Whether we can stop this or not, we need to get people to safety.
Wind chime. Your heart hurts.
Right?
It.
Hurts.
Your heart hurts.
Physically.
Physically, inside of you.
Oh no. Does it like she grabs on like presses her hands to her chest? Is it like a squeezing or a growing?
It
Or pulsating.
Yeah.
Pulsates.
pulsing would be more accurate. It's intense. It's fearful. It's like taking your insides, pulsing and twisting at the same time. You can feel it. Present in your chest.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Thank goodness.
Sorry.
Wind chime.
I'm mature. I'm mature.
Oh no.
She grabs onto Nahiri's wrist.
She's
Right.
like looking at you with intensity. What's wrong?
My heart. Something's
love.
wrong.
She says.
Sorry.
Correct response.
My heart. My heart.
Oh my.
Nahiri. What's going
She-
on?
She holds on to you. Fine. There.
Is it glowing?
Is your heart glowing? Yes, abso-fucking-lutely it's glowing.
Okay.
Can we see
Yes,
this?
Sorry. Yes, everybody can see her heart is glowing.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Wind chime. What's happening to you?
Brian,
Yeah.
he's next to you. You feel him there.
Mm-hmm.
He, the broker. He says, sorry, trying to think of good words, how to put this. I've been waiting for this I should have scripted this out.
Or,
So good.
Glad you made it to the wedding.
Thank you. You
Little
seem,
chaotic though.
sorry, say that again.
Little chaotic moment though.
You seem a little underdressed. Oh, wait, you seem a little overdressed. Sorry, not underdressed.
oh,
Sorry.
which,
He said,
which one is
sorry. Okay.
Kidding?
So rude.
Okay, hold on. Let me restart. Sorry.
Which
It's
one
been
is
a
it?
while.
Underdressed or
Okay.
overdressed?
He says,
Are you wearing sweatpants?
you,
What the fuck wrong with you?
you seem a little overdressed for the end of the world.
What better time to look your best?
Suppose
But
there's
I don't
truth
think.
to that.
Does the world have to end right now?
Unfortunately, it does.
Seems a shame. You don't
And
think there's one last deal for the road to make sure these good people can go on?
oh, there's most definitely a last deal for the road. And all of you appear sitting at a table. Just like that. Not really sure how you got there. Let me go back to that. Nope, not that. Nope, please ignore that.
Oh,
Hold on.
And roll
Hold on.
initiative!
We're in deep
oh
space.
no.
We're
Yes.
This
in
is
deep
not
space.
good.
Yes, we're in deep space.
Yes, we're taking initiatives and talking at a table.
Are you deep space?
You are all sitting at a table. A long table. At one end, the broker. At the other end is Brian. Each of you, in turn, has something that you want, something that you hold dear, a choice to make. The broker looks at all of you and he says, I'm interested to hear your terms.
Our terms for I'm trying to like search for like cracks in the sky and shit still. What the fuck? Where the fuck are
Here in this place, there are no cracks in the sky. There's just you, a long table, and I believe it is Callum who can recognize this field. I believe.
Yeah. And what of it?
I didn't say shit. I wasn't talking in character. I was
Oh.
simply acknowledging that this is in fact a field that Callum recognizes. It may be a decent opportunity to talk about
That's
some
so
of the
funny.
things that we have found out. This is negotiation time.
I
If-
see.
If nothing is said, Brian's gonna start speaking.
Well, that might be okay. I'm very confused as to what's happening right now. We're at the end of the world.
Well, what use is a deal if the world is ending? So, if you're here and you're interested to hear our terms, then clearly there's still something to be saved.
Of course.
Then,
But these things aren't saved without a cost.
what
Why
is
did
it that
you
you
say-
want? I've spent my whole adventuring career under one deity or the next, each asking me to do things in exchange for power, and never quite being clear what they want. So how about you? You've told me you want freedom. If you're here to make a deal, is there something I or anyone else here could offer you that might get you closer to that goal?
Um, he says, my goal is simple. Things are in effect, in motion, that cannot be stopped. But I am a man of my word, a man of deals. And in this new world, I have chosen the lot of you to help define its parameters.
Why us?
I need you, not wind chime, sorry. I need, well, I want a group insight check. You may pick one person with advantage.
We pick one person to roll the check,
Insight
or
with advantage, correct, for the group.
I have 0 insight.
I
That
have a
should be the
7.
I
That
have
would-
plus 3.
7's very high. 7.
I've
Wait,
lost
a 7
1.
or a +7?
But I have a +7.
No,
Well,
I think
And I
we're gonna
have,
let
and I can do
Starry.
starry, and I have
Yeah,
a
I
few
think we're
different
gonna
ways
let
of adding to it.
Callum
I
roll.
think maybe this is a Callum moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
think we're gonna
actually,
make-
before we decide on that, let me just. Okay, it's even. Okay, we're good.
Okay. What did that do?
Yeah,
It decides if I can add or subtract my cosmic omen.
All right, go ahead and
At advantage,
add advantage.
insight. That's a nat 20.
That's good.
Did you?
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, what does he want? What
Oh,
are
I
your
sent it to
stats?
GM. Oh, oops.
He
Well,
is a man.
everybody can see it.
Here's what you know. He is a man of deals. He cannot bring about the end of the world in the way that he is suggesting without somebody else on the other end of this deal. You guys are the other end of the deal. There are things you can tell he's not lying. There are things, in fact, that are in motion that cannot be stopped. However, he is not here to, you can tell, he's not here to destroy for the sake of destruction. That's not it. You know Callum. You know his story. You know the reasons why he has made the decisions that he has. To him, this is the end of the calamity was merely there to was merely there as a band-aid for the real problem. His problem. And his problem for him, it was the sorry, ooh, brain stop for just a moment.
All good.
It was the first promise that he broke. That binded him to this existence. You know this.
Do I know what that promise was?
Yeah, wasn't it the... Yes, you did. It was the promise that he made to Melora.
Who knows that promise?
Shoot, I don't know. I don't remember.
And it's been a while. I'm sorry. I feel like I should have definitely brushed up on that, but I feel like I should have brushed up on everything. So, uh, oh, what was the exact wording? Okay, hold on. It was the promise that he made her that he was unable to fulfill. That he would,
I have really vague stuff written down about this
Steve,
man.
what was it? Oh, the broker. No, not that.
He's kind of a vague man.
He is a
Uh,
vague man.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to make some shit up. So it was the promise that it was the promise that he had to Melora, and the curse that was put on him by Erathis, Melora's lover. The broker loved Melora in a way that but a a non-mortal man would in the time before the gods were considered gods, right? Um, he loved her dearly, and he promised he promised her um, the world.
Get it together, bro.
I know,
Uh,
but she loved another. She was bound to love and did love the god of law and order, Arathis.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
Edarathis being the god of law and order, and civilization as we know it, and Melora being the god of nature and the wild. They made a compelling and righteous pair. Arathis curse of a sort. Not so much a curse as a promise, as these weird things happen in the lives of these deities and gods. He bestowed the curse upon the broker that all as the first oath breaker, the first one to break break their word and unable to give Melora the world he promised, setting him off as the man as you know him, the broker. Anyway, that was a side tangent, and not really a side tangent, a lore dump, I guess.
Lore dump. No, big lore dump required.
But this is
So-
all the information that you got, Callum, from remembering who you are.
So, is this where you want to destroy the world because you didn't get what you wanted? Or is this you're wanting someone to swap places with you?
He looks at you and smiles and says, "Someone to take my place, of course, would be fantastic. But I'm upholding my promise to Melora."
You're going to give her the world.
Brian speaks up. Do you really think this will work? I mean, the whole point is that giving someone the world is impossible. Even if you smashed right through the Calamity's barrier and offered the world to her, if the world has ended, what's made it valuable is gone too. I
That's what-
said I would give you the crown jewel of Music's kingdom, and I brought you the diamond shattered into pieces. Do you feel I had honored my end of the deal?
that is why I intend on giving her a new world.
It's not the same one. You didn't say our world, did you? The world.
I think we'd all prefer our world too.
With all of its flaws.
How endearing.
But
It is,
especially all
after
The
all,
world is not yours. It's not something in which
the
you
world
live
as
in.
you
The-
know it is gone. Each of you has been deeply connected by has a deep connection to the major fractures that already
I
exist.
see.
The
I see.
world as you know it is gone. There is no world as you know it. Your world is already lost.
So you fucked us.
I would say we all have a way of fucking ourselves, don't we?
Then, if I give you what you want, we get to dictate to what the next world it will be.
Come.
It isn't giving me what I want. Giving you what you want, after all. You get to be the designers and the crafters of tomorrow.
And we didn't get to decide that we were going to be them.
promising us,
Which is an honor, a
promising us the
privilege.
role, the crowned role of architect of a world in which we shall never be bestowed upon. Isn't there some hint of irony in that?
Who says that you may never be disposed upon it? How the fuck do you say that word?
No, I have no.
Deposed? Is what he said, I'm
Disposed?
pretty sure.
Bestowed.
Who says you won't be disposed upon it?
Bestowed. My bad.
Bestowed. It's bestowed.
Bestowed is. This is so fucking stupid.
It's also the wrong fucking word, Edward.
But bestowed upon
Can we
the role of
move
architects
on?
of...
Okay. Yeah.
Let's roll
We're
on.
moving on.
Helen is gonna breathe out a shaky breath.
I think
So
We're all kind of freaking.
if I agree to your terms, and you are able to give Melora this world that you so choose, I want you to make it the exact same as it was. Recreate every piece of every part of the world we just lost.
Callum,
Can you do that?
I cannot.
Well, then what can you do?
Save fragments, pieces, chunks.
I see.
what exactly.
Carry over. Truths.
Well, we want a planet.
Of course you went to planet.
Gonna need a
Right.
planet.
Brian's gonna speak up. What exactly was destroyed? You said the whole world, yet fragments remain.
The barrier between the worlds is collapsing as we speak.
So the Feywild is colliding into the material plane.
Correct.
And
it will continue until
what
it
about
is to
the
stop it.
plane of the gods?
Gods too. They're here. Somewhere.
Could you stop the progress where it is? Some stuff has been destroyed, we know that, but could you stop the process just for now?
Time doesn't work here the way it does out there.
No.
So it's already stopped? Or we can discuss as long as we want before it finishes?
You can have a lengthy discussion.
What exactly happens if we decide to do nothing?
The worlds will continue to press into each other, losing definition. The worlds as you know them will not exist.
And you
And to be
also
honest,
don't
they
get
will
to...
not exist as at the end of this in the exact same way that even having made a deal. If that makes sense. Sorry. My words got all mixed up there, but that's the point.
You also don't get the personal satisfaction of fulfilling your deal. If whatever deal you're trying to make, if the recipient even wants it anymore.
You deem it an acceptable risk to consign yourself to an eternity of oblivion?
Emily,
Yes.
I have an idea. Something Brian would do in this moment. But it might pull other characters away from the table. Is that okay?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Text it, text it, text it, text it, text it, text it.
Brian's gonna get up from the end of the table and go, "There's one more thing you want." And if what you've said is true, maybe the world isn't so lost at all. Can I offer you a plan? Perhaps without... She's gonna look at the party. Perhaps without ears that...
I
might
slam
object.
my hands onto the table and get up, okay? And say, you are absolutely not discussing the end of the world without us. That's not happening.
I'm
You
not.
believe the broker to be incapable of trading and selling off the world as if you somehow had more power, as if they offered you a lease they did not own.
Forget that. If you do, if you have a plan, reveal it to the audience. Hello?
You'll try to stop me if I do.
Well, big whoop.
And it's the only way I can think of to save the world, to save the marriage that Windchime just had, to save all
You're
of that.
in the wrong on this one, buddy. You gotta
The
let us
world
all
is not
know.
yours to barter. Making deals such as that lands you in circumstances not unlike the brokers.
I've done this more times than all of you.
Who cares?
My soul
You
means
have to
nothing.
let us know.
If you know, you'll either come with me or
Your soul
tell me to stop.
might not mean anything to you, but I don't have a soul. And Soren's gonna pull the Melora's key necklace, the keeper's key, off of his neck, and he's gonna hold it out to the broker. I accept your deal on one condition. You save my family.
What are you talking about?
This is madness.
I don't have a soul. I lost it long ago. You all still have bright futures and everything to look for.
Why do you have to do that? What part of this makes it seem like you have to do that?
Callum, do not lie to me. You have a soul,
Not
and there
mine.
it is, behind you. You can feel it. It's present.
Callum's gonna refuse to look behind him.
It feels different.
Oh no.
I want you to promise me you'll save my family, and I will take your place. As
I am not asking you to take my place. I am simply asking you all to help me plan for the future. You all look
Don't
at
know
me
what
like
kind of
I am
deal you're
some.
trying to demand of us, but you are asking for something we do not have.
What do you mean? He's not asking us for anything.
Ugh.
Stop!
Oh.
Please. I have something I want to offer him. Please just let me.
Okay,
I ask for
we're
one more
listening.
deal at the end of the world. Grant me
Yes.
2 things. The power to kill a god, and passage to the celestial plane.
Why would I do that?
Because there, after you've handed this world to the one you wronged, your promise will be fulfilled. And then I will hold down the god of time until he sends us back to where we were in Allfield. The cracks not yet there. And if you need something further from me for all of that, I'll kill one other god of your choice. Whoever's stopping you from really getting what you want.
Adorable. You see, he sighs. I thought you of all would understand. Regardless,
There's always a way.
in,
Mm.
in goodwill for you, to give you all a chance to settle yourselves and the things you would like to have, I will give you a moment of privacy. And he does end up leaving a lot of you alone to discuss.
Wait, so the world's ending?
We could take the deal as offered. Make a good world. It feels an awful lot like admitting defeat, though.
we could kill him.
What good would that do?
Maybe it might rewrite what he has done. It might take us back. Rewrite his power, stop whatever's happening. It's obvious it's his power that's doing this. And since it's already in motion while he is existing,
And
perhaps
it's
if he
his
didn't
power that's
exist,
incapable of undoing this.
He's a deal maker. At the end of the day, it is somebody else doing stuff. Whether it was his magic to begin with, he might have given it away already. There's no proof that that'll do anything.
I don't understand. We're allowed to create a new world. You're saying we're allowed to create a new plane?
Yeah. We could.
Is that right, the broker?
He's given us privacy.
Oh,
Can't ask him
see.
questions.
I
But I
just...
can ask question. Can I cast sending
Yeah,
to my parents?
you can.
Yeah, that's really fair given what they said earlier.
Yes, you can, Rocky.
Okay, I was gonna do that earlier, but I guess now is as good as time as any. 25 words, right?
Yes,
And there's a 5% chance that this just fizzles and doesn't do anything.
maybe.
Okay, and you make that roll in secret, so okay, I'm gonna see if I can type down 25 words. You can see Edward scribbling on a notepad, like, hastily while in deep concentration while everybody else is going.
Wouldn't it be crazy if? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stop talking.
Edward, you're casting your spell.
Yeah.
You feel them behind you, I suppose, in the same area as. Actually, fuck that. You see them emerge. Both your parents. And you feel a third presence as well. So do you, Callum. Feel a third presence. Your soul. There. You both take in the scene. Edward, your parents, just behind you,
Rocky,
standing.
Yes.
I think they're here. I don't know that if you have to cast it.
Yo.
Who knows?
Sorry.
Okay,
It's-
do
I
they
just
like
don't think-
respond visually or with gestures?
They say, Edward?
Yes. You can see Edward reach out his hand towards the
And
voice.
you embrace your parents. They look different. You look different. You're older. They look older too. You can see there's the crack into the demi-plane that they are trapped in, still open behind. They're bombarding you with hugs.
Physical hugs.
Oh, Edward! Oh, so glad to see you. You're okay.
I've made it. It wasn't easy. But I knew you guys always set high expectations for me, and I would be remiss to fail upon those.
Oh, we're just glad you're all right, my boy.
Moonzik's going to stand up at the table and he says, after being exiled from Moncorel and spending so much of my time, I have never wanted anything. And even the thoughts of returning back home to potentially rule the people and help it rebuild and become revitalized. I've always been one to want what the people want. And in this moment, given the opportunity to architect a new world, I feel like I am given the chance to destroy all of the lives and just replace them. I feel like no one should have that kind of power. So as much...
I feel like the power is not ours to wield in the first place.
Exactly. Who are we to decide? Who is the broker to decide? If
Who's the broker in order to impose such decisions upon us?
in
As if
my
handing us the decision in itself grants us the agency or freedom to escape the role of pawns in his game.
from my perspective, if the world is going to end anyway, I'd rather not make that decision, and I'd rather just die with the rest of the people. At least then I wouldn't be placing my life or anybody else's above theirs. Unless there is some way we can reverse this.
You're such a fucking idealist. That's why we love you, you know.
And I will die on that sinking ship. Even if there is no way to reverse this, I will die on that hill. And you know that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mother, Father, do you know of any way in which we can get out of this? I've brushed up on my polyplanar transit theory in these past several years.
It
Any way
sounds so
in which, any
stupid
way,
when you put it that way.
I'm a
any,
rocket
in any
scientist.
way in which we can depart from this plane and possibly from our mortal lives with the biggest, most profound gesture of contempt in which we can show him of the decision we have decided upon the fate of ourselves and the rest of the world.
Seriously, did you guys teach him to speak like this?
Emily, it's like, Emily, you got to speak like this
I'm
now.
trying.
You can't not
Oh,
speak.
God.
You
no.
have to speak
At
like
least,
this for the rest of the
no.
meeting
at
when
least
you're
his
voicing it.
father.
My son, my son. It is my duty as your father to guide you in ways that are best understood to me.
What
Yeah.
have you done, Rocky?
Yeah. So we've been
Sentenced
trapped in
to
the Demi
hell.
plane for 10 years or so, and have a lot of research that we have. We have a lot of research that we have.
He's got so much research. We've
So
got
much
so much research on
There's
him.
absolutely something in there that would help
Statistics,
save the
man.
world. I mean, I feel like I've in this past 10 years with being so close and in this demi plane, we've studied and learned a whole lot. Surely something in the demi plane would be of use in
Really help.
what would happen after this. Although I will
We-
say I do not believe, with given my research or our research, that to undo the things as you have said that they have been done.
Oh my
This
god.
I
U.S.
feel like-
Senate
oh my-
ass fucking.
I feel like I'm watching MASH. Oh my god. Does that answer your question, Brian?
Okay, question. Is the crack in the
I'm
harmless
more
demi plane?
confused.
They're literally
is-
not even scientists, they're just politicians.
Question, is
Oh,
the
God.
crack in the harmless demi-plane still there in which we can just escape from this private meeting room in which we're not monitored and given all the time in the world to?
Yeah, it's still there.
So can we like leave
my
and then the
God.
broker just won't figure out because they've given us all the time we needed in order to have privacy?
Give it a try.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Time works differently here.
Time works
We
differently
lose
in
time being
TVA.
human.
By the
We do
way,
that.
Pabir is behind you, Moonzik.
He is not turned around. He is not even considered looking or turning around.
He says, Pabir says to you, I don't know if there's anything left of Ank'Harel.
After what you've done, I'm not surprised.
What do you know about what I have done?
I know enough. Aska and Lathau. Letting two fractions completely tear apart Ank'Harel as it was would be unthinkable by everyone that came before us.
Nothing. It wasn't but a farce. It wasn't anything so serious. I had it under control. It was propaganda at best.
Under control. And who told you it was under control? Was it the broker? Was it your other vassals? Was it Ty who told you it was under control?
He just clicks his teeth at you.
I'm confused by the conversation.
Ank'Harel is gone by the hand of the broker.
And that's my argument for not really wanting anything out of this deal is stronger by that point. Of course, there is one person, but I still truly cannot place myself in that position to save one person. It's unthinkable.
So you did study, at least in this demiplane, something pertaining to the fabric of reality and its machinations, did you not? Any possible conceivable way in which we can mitigate this situation?
The situation that the situation that you find yourself in regards to the deal with the broker, or the fact that the worlds are
The
shattered.
worlds are shattering and colliding.
That's fair.
Any possible way in which we can preserve some semblance of the old world? Ank'Harel may be gone, but let's not let Ank'Harel be an example of what the rest of the world should be like.
I suppose, like, Sorry, there's like a lot of messages. I apologize. It's not even me. Never mind. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
We have years and years of research to go through. Based off of what you have said about the broker, I believe that yes, there are ways to hold on to fragments of what has happened, such as, I guess you could think of it like putting things in a blender. You can mix it up, but if you don't blend it real well, you could still have bits left over.
In
The
some
world in a
capacity in
blender.
which the components itself doesn't appear homogeneous, you mean?
Yeah. So, Callum.
No? Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to like go so people can talk. There's a lot of things happening all at the same moment. Callum, you feel your soul. It's different than what you remember it to be. You feel that in the time that you have spent away from it, you have grown. And maybe it has grown too. It seems tied to Edward's parents.
Cal is gonna turn to and approach it. Melora,
Yeah, we can hear something in your room for real.
I wonder.
You.
I
Hey,
wonder.
Kale.
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 Yeah. I'm here.
We could hear your video. That's the reason I said something. Because I'm trying to. It's distracting. I'm sorry. Please go on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Melora,
Really wasn't watching anything.
I wonder what you want out of all of this. And he's gonna reach out a hand to try and touch the soul.
The soul doesn't necessarily, it doesn't cower away from you in fear and terror, just in a bit of unfamiliarity. And you can feel when you reach out to it that it is inexplicably tied to Edward's parents. You leave your hand out and it warms to you a bit. But it occurs to you, actually, you know what? Hold on. Go ahead and roll me a, or you and Edward, on Arcana check. This really does have to do with the both of you.
How does an 11 do? 17?
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Callum, you note that keeping the demi-plane open is the connection of these three souls to it. The demiplane that has access to the information that would take time to sort through, which you could in a way you could sort through it within a reason, given the broker's patience levels, of course. That may mitigate the nastier effects of these worlds crashing. Basically what's going on is the your soul and his parents' souls are connected, forcing the demiplane that has all of the information, right? The MacGuffin of sorts. If they both were severed, like if your soul was severed and his parents' souls were severed from the demiplane, it would the demiplane would collapse. Does that make sense?
Somewhat,
Really?
yes.
Okay.
Does that mean that we
He-
can, like, as long as we send something into the demiplane, like, as long as the
A soul.
connection remains open, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But
that these
these
people
yeah.
remain alive.
But these three souls are inherently connected to it. Right? It must be them. Given their connection to the demiplane. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Callum's gonna look over at Edward's parents. You all have the same feeling I do, right? That we're a part of this. And he's gonna look over at the cracked rift. What do you suppose would happen if we left?
DM, can I roll an Arcana check with, like, my knowledge of, like, like, interplanar travel? How would the broker be able to track us if we just left the meeting room?
Sure. Go ahead. Roll an Arcana check. Probably.
So it's
Pretty
not
certain.
safe to leave, right?
I mean, he's been able to track you thus far with no
But
problem.
what if I sent Cole?
You think that you could probably send Cole into the demiplane?
I have a follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
If this meeting room would collapse if all three of them left, what would happen to anybody inside?
Note. The meeting room will not collapse if all three of them left. The demiplane
harmless
will
demiplane.
collapse if the demiplane, if they sever ties with the demiplane will collapse. This is an
Right.
important thing to note because there
Oh.
are
Because we can use this to kill
years
the
and years
broker.
of no, that's not what I said.
No.
That
Oh, that's what I'm
this isn't
planning.
a factor. We're evaluating where we are at what we have.
Mhm.
Right? We have Soren's soul, Edward's parents. Those three souls are connected to the demiplane. The demiplane is being held open by its connection to those souls. If all three souls were disconnected from the demiplane would then close. The demiplane, the reason why it's important is because it has like 10 years of very, very detailed, very useful information that would very possibly alter the way that we interact with planner travel, right?
So can we?
Allowing allowing this end of the world, whatever you might be, there may be, it may have the secrets, the information to pull pieces back to where they're supposed to be, right? Something along those lines. Like there's a plethora of information, but it is important information.
So,
That doesn't necessarily mean anything. That's simply what is in there and an important factor in you while you guys are making your decisions.
may we be permitted to retrieve such resource and research?
I mean, you could try to step in the plan in the demi plan and grab it yourself. As you do, you kind of like reach your arm through, and you find that it is not possible for you to enter in and out of there. It feels like this is more of a metaphorical idea, and I don't want you guys spending 4 hours of this final campaign researching what to happen.
That's fair.
Okay, so
But
can
I
like
understand the
I'm going
thoughts.
to
The
ask my
idea is
I'm
there
going to
conceptually. The idea is there. Literally, we aren't going to touch it.
Okay.
so, I mean,
Yeah,
like
there you
I'm
go.
going to ask like my parents. So, in what epiphanies or revelations have you brought forth upon your research related to interplanar interaction?
Are they really capable
Not
of research in such a state?
I'm pretty sure being trapped in a deadly plane only permits you to research that state.
I believe that with a great deal of effort and resources, that we could form a a group with power enough to pull pieces of the planes as we know them back to a shape of sorts. However, it is not an easy process, not something that can be done by one person in a flick of a wand. This is years worth of effort from some of the most advanced, powerful individuals that we could find in order to expedite said process. If possible, yes, and I have the information in order to make that happen, but the power load is so vast. Certainly doable, but it would take effort.
What about
And I
gods?
don't think that it is something that could be decided upon where we are now. It doesn't feel like it will fix the in the immediacy. It's only a method of sweeping up the pieces, so to say.
And in which means do you propose we salvage these planes with such energy?
My boy, I don't know what things will look like. I think that you, having spent the time that you have in the world, would have better connections to stronger people than me, who has been gone for a decade.
You're right. Edward is going to cast Sending to Fenrir Shinebrain.
Got
Okay.
it. Damn.
Hold on.
The man who turned into a sheep and then we sheared him for his wool.
It does not work.
Guys, I think we need to be focusing on the possibility that we literally can't get our universe back. There's nothing that we can do about that.
what we need to decide is what we're going to do. And I think we're being given the option of creating another world, and I'm not exactly against that. Am I the only one here that's not fully against the idea of we're fucked? We've been fucked. There's nothing we can do. We need to either create another world or decide that the existence at all similar to what we had now that it is gone is perhaps useless or some like I'm just a little confused. Aren't we okay with having to I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
I'm not I don't want to do it. It's just kind of what we've been left with.
Well, I'm not okay with that.
What do we, I feel like this is like having a tantrum. Do you know what I mean? Like we've
Having a tantrum for what? Callously throwing around power as if we're no better than the gods themselves? Still at the behest of the gods' games? Does this not incite some degree of anger or frustration upon you?
Yes, it
I don't
does.
know how to explain this, of course, but that doesn't mean if there's nothing else to do, there's nothing else to do. And if we've been if the gods have destroyed the world and we want them therefore to have some sort of like what's the goal here? Like
The mortal tendency to bend to the gods' whims in itself is the reason in which they subject us to such cruelty.
I guess I'm just saying the universe is gone and we can try and salvage something, or we can say fuck you to the gods, and then I guess we all die and everything died, and they have to deal with that. The gods themselves have to deal with it. Do you
Well, the
understand what I'm
gods
coming from here?
themselves don't live in the material planes.
I'm
We have to deal with that.
I'm with Animo on this one. If truly there's nothing left to do, then there's nothing left to do.
Windchime, if
I
you're if
I
with also coming in with what side you are on this debate on whether we should just kind of try and
I'm
I'm
in
with you,
shock.
Thomas.
what?
I just lost everything I ever wanted.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
what choice do we have except for ask for it back?
If we can't get it back, are we just gonna be sad about it, or are we gonna try and make a new world, or try and like we've lost it, and it's awful.
If you bend the knee on the day of your wedding, the Hiri in itself, the piece that you salvage back, in itself will no longer be the person you bent the knee to. It will be a reminder of which you bent the knee to the gods themselves.
If I'm alone on it, I'm alone on it. I want to know what the party thinks.
You're not alone. Trust me, you're not alone. I'm just from what I understand of the broker, there is still something he needs from us. All of our agreeing to change the world, it benefits him in some way, in the way he gives it over. So,
A truly powerful god need not ask us in order to execute their whims.
What if
exactly.
what if we don't even do
So,
anything until we know exactly what it is that he needs?
Then we wait too long and the world ends.
The world already
Like-
has ended.
Well, we lose more of it that we could have saved.
Yeah.
I tried my Hail Mary play, which was the audacity to suggest going after the god of time. But
Well, time
if
cannot be stopped.
no, no, it cannot. But
Neither can your persistence, if I knew anything about you.
I'll take that as a compliment. There's got to be something, some way of solving this, some tool, something. If it's in your parents' notes, we don't have time to figure it out now. Bar some magical inspiration as to which page it's on. I think our
Can I
path is through a deal.
Can I find out what um hold oh my god, hold on. I should have grabbed this before I started talking. Can I find out what my guy wants? What my god wants?
Zahir,
Yes.
you
Can I
know what
find
he
out what
wants.
Sahir wants?
You know what he wants. He's only ever wanted one thing from you.
I just don't know if it applies anymore. Hold on.
Why
Hold on.
wouldn't it?
Let me
The
Why wouldn't
gods,
it
the
apply
gods
anymore?
still exist. Your service to him still exists.
They aren't gone. In fact, to be honest, they're probably closer than ever before.
well, well, sure. Okay, well, sure. But like, if there's no. Okay. All right, I hear. Hmm.
Zahir wants something from you, Animo. And up until just a little bit ago, I was under the impression that that was something that you still wanted as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, how would he go about bringing it up?
I'm gonna just hey Brian, can I have an aside with you? Just quick. I need to have a conversation.
Of course. Especially if it means we can somehow save part of this world.
I see. You know, that's really important and all, but now is a time where a lot of gods are making some big moves, and um, I needed to kind of bring up. You have something that my god doesn't want to exist anymore. At least that's how I that's what I that's what I've been told.
What
Do you
is
have an
it?
orb on you?
I don't.
Side note for a reminder for your player, Ukatawa orbs.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. I'm well
Okay.
aware.
Okay.
Brian's gonna respond. No, not on me.
What do you mean not on you?
Forever ago, we encountered a aboleth. Do you remember?
No.
Nope.
No one remembers except for Brian.
Well, I got caught. And it probably could have killed me and dragged all of you into a fight. But it instead offered me something Ukatoa wanted dearly. An orb. I tucked it away in a bag of holding. And in a dream, again, seems like forever ago. It was there, and I was told, in the one-word manner that it always is, consume. When I brought the orb to my mouth, I felt a hunger like nothing before, and despite it being one of the most painful experiences, I did not wake up. And in the dream, I swallowed that orb. When I awoke, I looked for the orb and could not find it. So, to answer your question, do I have an orb on me? No. I assume Mukatoa took it. The only other option is it's somewhere in my body, which you can see her visibly recoil at that.
Well, this information is definitely puzzling. I feel like I can't. So you don't have the orb?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Again, worrying body horror of having something that large somehow in my body aside, if the worry is about it getting back to Ukatoa, either it's already happened, or you don't need to worry. I'm not a warlock of his anymore. I follow Ayun.
Okay. So your orb. I need clarification on exact. I need you to tell me exactly what happened. Out of
I did.
character.
I did. That is dead ass exactly what happened.
I need you to no, but like I need you to tell me again.
So Brian gets this orb. Next night she has a dream. She's told to consume. She there's some body
You
horror
eat
nonsense.
the fucking orb,
I eat the fucking orb,
and you've never seen it again.
and it's just gone.
Can I try and discern whether the orb is still within Brian?
Yeah, you're pretty sure it is.
It's still there?
Yeah, you're pretty sure.
Yes.
Given what you know about Zahir, given what you
Yeah.
know about this situation, given
Yeah.
what you know about Ukatoa,
Right.
it's still there.
It's still just okay. All right. Does anybody have a way? Just kind of group discussion here. Does anybody have a way of getting a magical orb out of Brian?
Wind chime.
Hmm.
You feel something in your chest. Starts glowing.
My heart.
Your heart
Are-
starts glowing.
Are we playing magical orbs in people's bodies now?
Brian, it feels familiar. That energy. You would have never known about it before because you've never felt it. You've felt this energy around wind chime in the past with no way of identifying it. what it was. And what it is the essence of Ioun.
It's my star.
Glowing brightly in her chest.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going. Okay. I'm gonna get my sword out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm gonna. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
whip out.
whip my
I'm
plus
gonna
my
whip
plus
out
3
my
longsword.
staff.
I'm gonna whip out my +3 longsword on the party.
Your flail.
I'm gonna whip out my arcane staff.
I'm just gonna whip it out. I don't know.
Oh
Brian's
shit.
gonna go. I fucking hate the gods.
Man, how do I make sure that this doesn't happen?
You think the orb's still inside me, yeah?
I know the orb's still inside you, my guy.
I'm going to try something. And if I
That's
end up
okay.
nude, you have to look away.
I my main focus is on that orb, not on you being naked. You know, you be you.
DM,
Okay.
how does Misty Step work?
Oh my god. That's
Can you send
Like,
it in chat, please?
Isn't it
have
an area you
been
have to
Misty stepping,
see?
though.
no. Technically, it is a
been-
carried item.
But you've been Missy.
I
Yeah.
have been, but like,
Technically,
hear
it
me
is a
out.
carried item.
Let's see.
Oh.
Let's see.
Misty step.
Do I?
If I
Roll
have
me-
to rip you open, I
You know
will.
what? Here's what I want from you. Roll me a religion check.
Oh no.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't fucking do religion checks.
You're a
God,
paladin. You
I
get like
know.
proficiency. That's like one of
I'm
your
not a
proficiency.
paladin.
Wayne is a paladin.
I didn't ask.
Ah, fuck
I asked.
me.
Oh, never mind. No, you don't do
Right.
religion checks.
I'm actually not negative, at least. 16.
You know it's not
Okay.
possible.
Nope.
You
Imagine
know
a
I
foot here.
can't. You know I can't miss. I know I can't Misty Step.
and leave the orb behind.
That is impossible.
That's not possible. Why not? You stupid bastard.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not? It is.
Because,
It is within you.
It is connected to your soul.
It is within you, my guy. I feel like
It's
you're
connected
missing.
to my
Ooh.
Not
soul.
something you can
No,
miss
no,
and
no.
step out of.
No, that's
Every
important.
time you miss these step, you just leave all of your shit. Literal shit, because it's inside of you.
No, obviously. Obviously. The question is there an edited way to cast it where, because I can Misty Step holding
Your
a
question
staff.
after the answer is no. The
That's
answer is
fine.
because you can't do that.
No.
Is there
The
a way that I
answer
can
of it's connected to my soul is different than fundamentally you cannot Misty Step away from something inside you. Those are two different answers.
Okay,
And I'm okay with that.
Religion.
I can't do it either way, but it's
Yeah.
interesting.
You're just trying to see if it's possible. I see.
Like, sorry. I made you do a religion check because that's what it feels like. It felt like the best for me, like in
Mhm.
terms of that.
Yeah.
You know that you do not believe that that is something that you're capable of doing. It feels like you need an external force to get rid of it from you. There's no, like, it does not feel like you can offer it right now. It's not something that you're able to just pull out of you, to leave behind, to separate yourself from. If it was, it would have happened a long time ago, especially because it's still connected to you despite having a different deity as your primary source of power, right?
Right.
There's still an inherent connection to Ukatoa there, right?
Gotcha.
So something else has to happen in order for you to separate yourself from the orb. An external influence.
I
Maybe
would
that's
like
the
to be
external
that
influence that Animo has. Who knows?
My God.
Animo sounds like he's
God.
gonna stab me.
That's an external horse.
It's surgery.
I mean, you physically ate it, right?
It's improvised surgery.
But there is
I-
something that you too, Brian, must destroy or lay claim to of sort. Instructed by your current, not your old god, but your current one. Your current patron.
You stone.
And you have just had the realization that that stone is within Windchime's chest. Her star. You've heard it before. She's mentioned it regularly throughout your travels.
Dude, that's so dope.
We're not gonna carve each other up like turkeys now, are we?
There might be a way to get this out without any of us dealing with the bloodshed.
Let me look at my spells.
Are you proposing we use our
What's this
little
be?
chest orbs like
Slasher?
tiny batteries to prevent the annihilation of the known world?
I'm suggesting that right here and now, I have a boon that I could pull from Ayun. God of Knowledge. If there's an answer in those pages, and divine inspiration could strike us to find where those answers are, who would strike that knowledge better than Ayun? And all I have to do to pull in that favor would be to destroy the Ayun stone that Windchime's been calling her star.
So
I
we both
recognize
So you
need to
say
get
we
something out.
sacrifice wind chime for possible answers?
no.
I am also suggesting that we sacrifice Brian for possible answers. Sorry, it's a joke, guys. Please,
I don't like this
Please.
conversation.
it's a joke.
Equally preposterous propositions in which I've refused to humor.
I'm not suggesting sacrificing anyone. Can you voluntarily give up your star, Windchime?
I don't want to. It's mine.
Yours over your new wife, your family, Offield?
Hello.
You would choose it over all of those? A piece of a god that you don't even follow?
No.
Here, I'm not a threat. Brian puts down her staff. She has her Chewinga comes forward.
Winga.
Chewy
This
too.
little stone creature. Hey, Ayun, if you're there, would you mind showing Animo where he could cut where he won't kill me?
Yo,
Oh my god.
that's a crazy thing to say. Holy
Improvised surgery
fuck.
with an unimprovised weapon.
Yeah, I'm using my scimitar.
Okay.
Okay. What the fuck?
Roll me a D100.
A D100.
Oh, give me a. Okay. Are we doing
We're
this?
gonna need a 99 or higher.
Are we doing this?
Asked him to roll me a D100.
We're not doing this, are we?
It's gonna be a 1.
That's a
16.
16.
No, I don't think we are.
A
What is
16.
Sorry, what?
Oh, no, that's fantastic.
That's really good.
Oh,
Yeah,
What,
well,
what does that mean?
Um,
Why is everyone rolling 16s?
your Chewinga climbs up your leg, hooks itself onto your belt loop, and it reaches its hands, and it cuts a line over your abdomen in a location presumably that would not kill you immediately.
How does everybody feel about me doing this?
Brian pulls out 2 healing
Feel that this
potions.
is a mistake.
You heal
Uh,
emotions? That's
wind
good
chime.
enough for me. We've seen what you've been through. No, sorry, go ahead.
The star in your chest.
Mm-hmm.
You've just found out, based off of this conversation, that it is an Ioun stone, a piece of Ioun, piece of knowledge, just like the little ones that float above your head that give you access to good berry. Knowing that Ioun wants to destroy it, what are you feeling right now? The idea of it being destroyed makes you feel what?
Sad.
One stop shop for all. Yeah, that's not what I meant to say. Makes you feel sad.
It's been a part of me for so long. Who am I without it? But is there a way to give it away? Or is it like a part of my body?
It's inside of you. You don't. I think you can feel it more literally than Brian can feel her orb, right? You can feel it thump and press in your chest. You can see it glow. You don't know how to excise it from your body. But it feels like under circumstances you would be able to.
I feel like somebody's gotta have a way of magically getting these things out of these bodies.
Magical solutions for magical objects.
There
Yeah,
is, but it's
exactly.
probably there is, but you're not going to like it.
What?
I refuse to do it.
What is it?
Well,
It's a really roundabout and convoluted way in which we pervert a perversion of the appropriation of magic itself.
Brian speaks up.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm pretty sure Ioun has shown you where to cut.
I am down. I get
Step
on
one.
my knees. Get on the floor.
Brian's lying back. Untram, let's do what we can to save your family. You haven't had enough time with them yet.
Pause.
Yes,
What
we are
is
literally
this
carving.
doing?
The
What
DM
is
wants us
this
to
doing?
carve
Hold
Windchild
on,
like a turkey.
hold on. Hold the phone. We have to hold the phone on this one. Okay?
Yep. Yep.
What does this me for the sake of my god? I need to debrief with you guys.
Oh my god.
Me
This
for the
is
sake of
more
my
about
god,
me developing
taking-
rapport.
taking a
This is more about me developing rapport
rapport with who?
with Windchime because I'm trying to take her star. She calls it her heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to show I'm willing to self-sacrifice
Fair
in
enough.
the if I'm gonna ask her to do the same.
You know, there's the there's that. But like for the rest of the world. For the like okay, you know?
I
My
think we're
best bet
forgetting
is
the.
that
Forget
divine
I fucking
inspiration.
said a thing. I'm back in character.
Mhm.
I does anybody have some tools that would be a little bit better than my scimitar?
Got daggers.
Brian laying upon the table. Moonsick handing Animo daggers. It's at this moment that the broker comes back.
Very good. We just need one more minute. The broker, we just need one more minute, please.
Mr. the Broker.
Mr. the Broker.
Oh.
The most unhinged thing.
Just posts back and you just see this.
He says, sit. And you all find yourselves back into your chairs.
So what happens to Edward's parents? I feel like we spent all this time discussing how to carve each other up, but we're not gonna like account for the fact that there's like 2 extra people and an extra soul just sitting there in the room.
That's true.
There's 3 people and an extra soul in this room right now.
Yeah.
And those 3 people and the soul have now found themselves separated by some distance away from this table.
This is okay.
It
I
is just
didn't get a chance to
7
speak
of
with.
you. I understand. Guess what?
We might get back to it.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
I know. I understand. I do. I believe that it is time to come to some decisions.
So we've discovered something, and just so conveniently you decide to come back.
'Tis how the gods work, I suppose. Always with the impeccable timing.
Fuck.
So, some decisions need to be made. We are going to start with you, Moonsick, Zaya, Cheem, whatever you want to be called today. You have the options. Save your brother, save your kingdom. Sorry. Save your brother, become king of your kingdom, or return Pabir to your kingdom. No, sorry. Fuck me.
but just
Lord.
don't
Hold on.
return here,
Give
dude.
me like 30 seconds. I thought I was gonna have a break. Hold on. I wrote this part down. Hold on. I did not. I tried to do it from memory. Give me 30 seconds. I was trying to be super serious about it, and I
Okay, but say it in Edward's dad's voice.
God damn
Bro.
it.
Bro.
Bro.
That's really funny.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I-
Where is it?
Yes, this is
Okay. Do you, Moonzik, claim the crown, choose your brother, or end the succession?
What does the succession have to do with anything?
Existence. Just refuse to make a deal with the broker.
No. It just means you nor your brother claim the crown. Claim the brown. Claim the crown. Choose your brother, or end the succession.
What happens if I don't claim the crown then? Do I just cease to exist?
No. You will exist. All of you will exist. Despite your antics, I happen to like all of you.
Insight check.
Okay? Roll an insight check.
Sorry, that was really funny. In my head. 16. Let's go.
Yeah, you think that he probably does really like you
We're
all.
all rolling 16s, guys. This
He
is
has not yet
what
killed
number
you
is-
or done anything of the sort. He seems to
That's true.
still have some patience.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Why are we all rolling 16s?
that is crazy.
You rolled 16 D1s is why.
No, but it's 16, 16, and 16 in a row, and one of them was a D100. That is kind of crazy.
I know, but Rocky, it says
Yes,
He
I know.
rolls-
That was one of the rules.
Yeah,
But wait, just
okay,
now?
fair. Yeah, no, that's fair.
No, it's an insight check that he just rolled.
Yeah, the inside check is also 16. That is weird.
Dude,
We need to
I
decide
want
on
to
the
say
future,
that is a
right?
1 in 40,000 chance to roll 3 16s in a row like that.
Moonzik.
That's crazy.
I still have no idea what your end of the bargain is. I need to know exactly what it is you get out of it.
I get a new world.
One that you can offer up
It's
on a
new.
silver platter.
Mm-hmm.
We would be the architects of our own prison.
What would you call our previous existence at prison?
No.
How long are we going to live in this new world? The same length of time as we always would, right? We're not gods. The time will pass. We'll
But we would
die.
just be we
pass
would
on
just
in
be a
generations.
serving handed off until Ayun,
Okay.
bestowed upon like some trinket or commodity,
We're
along
butting
with the
heads.
rest of the pieces in which we salvaged. Honestly, besmirching the memories of those most cherished and beloved pieces.
They're
into the
already
next one.
dead.
Moonzik. Please make a decision. Pick one.
Kabir can have Ankarel. From what I understand, there's not really much left of it.
So, I want to make this clear because I just want to make you certain of your decisions because I fucked up in the beginning of explaining this. Please consider only the options of you claiming the crown, saving. I'm gonna change the word. Saving your brother, or ending the succession.
Okay.
I apologize. I know my earlier statement confused you.
I will choose to claim excuse me. I will choose to end the succession.
Okay. Okay. Callum, do you reclaim your soul, leave it, or welcome it home? Well, or excuse me, do you reclaim your soul, leave it? Sorry, there's a third option. Do you reclaim your soul or leave it? Either or. I don't know why I put a third. My brain. Reclaim your soul or leave it. If you reclaim it, you feel that it may have negative consequences with Edward's parents. So the broker says, Callum, would you like to go next?
Can I get a little bit more time?
Certainly. Edward, do you choose your parents or their work?
I'm going to look at my parents to see whether or not they sort of have some degree of preference towards anything.
If you'd like, you can have them make the decision for you. I'd let you offload that to them.
I'm not asking them for permission to make a decision, but I do still value their opinion.
They say to
I'd like
you,
to make it. Oh,
Edward, we'll love you no matter what. We understand that the knowledge we have in there may save countless lives. But I cannot deny that I have missed you terribly. And I would give everything to hold you in my arms.
Edward's going to go back and look at Callum to see whether or not he's making some sort of decision related to his parents. Well, related to reclaiming his soul.
You can tell that Cal is still distraught. Either he chooses the people who had saved him originally, or he chooses to save the world, or help in saving the world. And you can tell it's actually a decision that's very heavily weighing on him.
So if I refuse to make a deal with the broker, I get to keep the work that they have, right?
No,
That's part of the deal.
No?
The
no,
deal is
I
either
feel
you
like this was
save-
like really cryptically worded, I'm not gonna lie.
No, dude. You either
It's-
save the research or save them.
Oh,
research will
He's
save
giving you an
countless
ultimatum.
lives. May even be able to be what pulls civilization back together again. Right?
and if I save the research, Callum also gets his soul back, right?
Correct. Or the option to, at least. If
The
that's what
option
it
to.
is.
Well, I think over the time and over the years of exploration upon the lands of Wildemount, I think I've met enough people, some scrupulous, some unscrupulous, enough to make a decision that no two individual lives should be worth that of the rest of existence, no matter how fractured or shattered it may be. I'm sorry.
They um, they almost look relieved in a way. And you could see your father holds your mother, but you still can't get near them.
You
You're
two have
trapped.
suffered for you two have not suffered for nothing.
Callum, are you ready to make a decision?
I am.
Do you reclaim your soul or leave it?
I'm going to reclaim it.
Okay. Okay. Now, things get interesting. Wind chime. You you get asked by the broker, do you, sorry,
No, it's on me.
wind chime. Do you choose to give your star to Brian to destroy it? Or do you choose to keep it for yourself? It's important. It feels like home, your star. Brian wants it to destroy it, and you want to keep it because it's yours. Lily, are you there?
Mhm.
Okay. What do? Do you give your star to Brian, or do you keep it for yourself? Because it's yours. You're given the option.
Windshield will give it.
Are you sure?
No, but yes.
No, but yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Because Brian asked you, you give her your star. Okay. Animo,
Yes.
what do you do?
What do I do? I have the floor to just do something?
Now you have. Yes, here you go. So,
Hold on. Okay, so
hold on.
we're back.
Hold on.
We've
Wait a
been.
second. Wait a
Right,
second.
you
Wait a
tell me.
second.
Alright,
Wait a second.
alright.
Okay. Sorry. sorry.
So this
Sorry. Let me ask you the question.
Okay.
Okay. Windchime just gave Brine her star. You now have the option to
Right.
take Brine's
I'm
or
gonna, I'm
not.
gonna take your orb. Are you okay with that? Would you be all right
Right.
with?
Are you asking her or are you making the decision?
I'm asking. Can you
It
give
has
Right.
me
no,
the orb?
has no
Right.
special hold for me. Of course you
Perfect.
can have it.
Okay.
I'd like it out of me. Preferably, I'd like not to die when that happens. but
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the orb.
Thank God.
Do I have to cut into Brian?
We just like pop it like a pimple, and it just like comes out of the.
Oh my God.
No.
I just need a quick
Ugh.
yes. I need a Y or N. I need a yes or no.
No.
I don't need it. Okay, great.
Let's
I
go with
don't cut into Brian, and I instead outstretch my hands in front of Brian.
Well, nobody's wish has been fulfilled yet.
Okay, well then we then move on. I'm making this pose for the rest of the for the rest of the session. I'm making this pose in front of Brian. Give me the orb.
Brine,
Mhm.
you understand, of course. They're making their promises. Their deals. The things that they want. Heck, even some things that you want. Oh. What do you want, Brine? I guess. I don't have an ore for you. Just a final glance over. And he hands you, he slides over a piece of paper that has the decisions that each one of your friends has come to. Their desired
Now I feel
outcome.
stupid.
I'm just gonna pull out the Gilded Rose. Ask me what I want. We're all going to work to make this new world a better place. Each one of them has made sacrifices, all for that. I just can't help but feel like there's a whole world of people that didn't get to make that choice. That maybe they'd have chosen selfishly. Maybe not. Each one of them here has chosen as unselfishly as possible. I believe in the good in people. I believe in the good in you. So, what I want is for you, the architect of this new world and the destroyer of the last. I want you to experience it with us. Like you are now. Offer up this world. Sure, whatever. You'll finally be able to fulfill your promise to somebody who loved somebody else at the cost of millions of lives. But it won't free you. I doubt it would have anyway, to be honest, given you offered her that world and you're giving her a different one. But I want you here. I want you to work like everyone else here has to show how good a person you are. I want you to help us in saving as many people as we possibly can. I'm sorry if you don't like me as much anymore. And she hands him the rose.
Okay. Um. Uh.
And it was then that the broker discovered that his heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Oh my god. How do we like the miracle of Christmas this?
The music is perfect for this too.
It's just so miracle of Christmas. Can we up the intensity?
Oh yeah.
I don't need him to like this, by the way. This is one of the meanest things I could do to him.
No, I know.
Yeah, like
But it's
like you're gonna
still-
make this terrible, salvaged, random, like, you know, sloppy world, and then you're gonna
Yeah,
force
that's
him
true.
to live in it.
Yeah.
Right? Like this
The
is
whole point is you
mutually
have to
assured
live me
destruction.
around. Yeah.
This is mutually assured destruction.
But offered up in a way that Brian genuinely believes she's offering something wholesome.
She believes in the good in everyone. She can't have the broker end his story as this evil, lovesick madman.
Basically, the deal is you have to live there now.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That
And
was
also now I
good.
feel like a moron because I was being asked, "What can I do?" Whatever.
I think
No, it's not. Here's the thing. And I think all of you come to realize it at the end of this, I would hope. As the broker says, fine, I accept your terms. That each of your decisions has and will shape the way the world operates from here on out. He accepts your terms. The table disappears. You find yourself back at the scene of your wedding. The world still shatters. You see mountains appear and disappear on one side. You see a tidal wave of water sweep across. You see the way the terrain and magic interact. It all gets melded together like a big blender of sorts before pieces start to form off of each other, and each of you find yourself separated across vast distances. None of you are near each other. There was no final goodbye, no hug, no I'll see you in the next one. It was just like that. You're all apart. Some things remain. For example, Edward, you still have all of your parents' knowledge. And with your connections and what remains of the world, you are able to go out and make a difference if you so chose. To take the knowledge they had and bring fragments of the world back together again through magical force, quite literally. If that's so what you chose to do. Callum, you now reunited with yourself, still the keeper, deeply connected to Melora, still the keeper of her lighthouse, are able to fulfill your promise to her, to find yourself, to keep and preserve as much of you as you can. With the worlds being shattered and different flora and fauna, you find yourself almost amalgamating bits and pieces of the broken plains. Some magical, some not. Again, I don't know. I will let you to your own story. I don't know why I'm going off so hard. But these are just possibilities of that you could have. You could have Animo. You could be out there continuing your vigilantism.
I could be doing exactly what I'm doing right now.
You could be doing exactly what you're doing right now.
Nothing would change.
Regardless, each one of you, and I can go through each one of you if you so desire, but each one of you has your own separate goals after this and rewards. Windchime, you find yourself in a place with your family, with Nihiri at the crab apple orchard, cut off from everyone and everything. You find you have no more magical power. That's gone. But you're home. Though you do know that somewhere out there your family remains. Spread thin.
You know what? There is still one part of her that's with her that was not there with her because of the Ioun Stone. She still has telepathy.
She does still have telepathy. You do still have telepathy. That's absolutely something that you still have. I think it's probably better served by me asking instead of telling, and so I apologize for telling so much. But having ended the succession, moonsick, where do you find yourself all alone?
I feel like... So, let me preface this by asking first, is Ankarel actually destroyed, or is it just, like, fractured?
Fractured.
Okay, it's just fractured.
Like everything else.
Okay.
But you are nowhere near where Ankarel was.
Right.
You ended the succession. You let go of the crown. You're a free man.
I think a really fitting place to be would be in Marquette. He would wake up on a mountainside overlooking the deserts and off in the distance seeing the city that was once his family, that he had originally was planning to call his. And he gets this sadness that he couldn't really serve the people the way that he hoped he would. But now that the claim to the throne has been absolved, he hopes that people can... He hopes that the people will be able to rebuild and come together again as a whole and do better than what his ancestors could do. And with the last sight of Ank'Harel setting in his mind, he turns and he sets off. And he heads for the nearest port that he can think of. Because he's got people to find.
I love that. Brian,
Mhm.
I'm gonna wait for you.
Okay.
I was going to, and then I realized it's not.
Bro.
Edward.
There
No.
is something. Okay, yeah,
No. But what's going on? What is there something?
yeah.
Elbows.
Don't worry about it.
Elbozo? Okay.
Edward.
Brian and Broker wake up naked in a field.
Oh my god. No.
They have
Ugh.
no belongings, no money, no gold, no spellcasting
Oh
focus.
yeah, no, you totally have to have a scenario for the broker as well.
Yeah.
Both of you start at nothing.
Edward,
He's completely mortal.
after the end of the world, what do you do with the wealth of your parents' knowledge?
The funny thing about being a wizard is that it's not so much an accumulation of physical power as much as it is, or physical wealth, or some modification or discipline or augment to your body to increase its capacity for magic. It is just simply knowing magic. And so, while, like, time-based rewards like extended piety or extended servitude to the patron, or further cultivation and exploration of one's own innate talents in itself is something that would have been lost upon a new world and a new body. Edward's mind more or less remained intact. Edward's knowledge more or less carried through. And even though his capacity and discipline for exercising magic diminished upon this return, his ability to accumulate and accrue all that which he had lost did not. So Edward obviously woke up and decided to go forth and go about doing what he did best. He traveled and he learned. Right? Oftentimes not with the company of his group, but
Lucy.
he traveled sometimes alone, sometimes with other people, and sometimes scraping along whatever ideas or thoughts or journal entries he could find along the journeys from the crevices and corners of his mind. And he simply just learned whatever he could in order to be able to patch back together the universe. No matter how long it took, no matter how much effort, he just kept doing it.
I love that.
And I guess none of you guys know or knew definitively that it was Edward, but as you guys started growing up, some of you guys with hardier lifespans past the decades to come, you started seeing it. Pockets of little bit of things, reminders and relics of an old world that should have not existed, confined into spaces in which no one should have ever been to, touched along a path or a trail of wherever Edward had gone. Maybe here or there it was just, a specific tree. Maybe there it was a glade with a sign diagonally etched into it. Maybe it was something else. In either case, little bits and reminders of the past world kept washing up ashore, and that only grew as time goes on.
Love that. Wind chime.
Mhm.
How do you imagine your after the apocalypse?
Um, I don't know.
You don't know. Does Windchime live a quiet life?
Yeah.
Yeah? One with her wife and her family.
Mm-hmm.
You brought that with you. In a way, you chose that. You still have a touch the magic, though. Your telepathic link. But a quiet life is still a good life. One filled with everything that you could ever ask for. Callum, what do you do after the apocalypse?
Elbozo is crazy.
When you say apocalypse, are you meaning putting the world back together?
Putting the world back together?
Or, right after the thing, right?
Yeah. Like, each of you was separated
Right.
from each other. And you're off in your own fragment of the world. Where did you end up?
He's gonna wake up. He's gonna wake up in the in Melora's lighthouse, specifically in the gardens. He's not gonna remember, of course. Well, of course, he doesn't remember getting there because it was kind of everybody got separated at a whim. And he's gonna make it kind of his duty to not invoke Melora's will, but to kind of spread her across the kind of in the way that you had spoken, kind of spread her across the plains, invoking the Wild Mother's blessings across the forestry and the plains, and just kind of giving life to the fragmented world in any way that he possibly can.
was that? Animo.
Yes.
What did your character do at the end of everything? Or the start of?
Okay, so I wake up and I have an orb. This is what I've wished for. So I've got this orb, and then I break the orb.
Let's go.
This is within the first 2 minutes. Okay. I get the orb. I break the orb. I go, Zahir, I've done what you've requested of me. It's broken, although I think you probably have a lot of bigger things on your mind right now, as I think anybody would be, given what just happened. And then I
And
spend what? Oh, sorry. Yeah. If you're
and you're right. He does have some bigger things. And I feel as if it is important to express that he does have other things to be doing right now. But he still needs somebody out there doing his bidding.
So what? Okay, yeah. So sorry. If you've got more to say.
And as a reward, as promised, he gives you more for doing his good work. More power.
Hell yeah.
And the ability to act in his. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm becoming. I'm his champion for real.
That's literally the whole point. Yes.
Yeah. So
Looking
you
for
know, I think Anemo would probably take this, wear this badge, and spend a lot of his, doing jobs for more power and ability. Uh, you know, but I think he spent a lot of time treasure hunting. I think that's kind of what his main thing would be. Whether that be indeed relics of the old world, that's a treasure, I would say. Yeah, I think that he would spend his time trying to find stuff, trying to accrue wealth. To be honest, he's a big wealth accruer. If that, obviously, like, I don't know if money is going to be a thing in this new world, but
You can ensure that it is. In fact, that is. Yeah. No mind. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, yeah. He's a treasure hunter. That's what he does. And he yeah, that's it. That's really it. He knows.
Sit.
Yeah, he's a champion.
Right.
And he wears like a lot of snake shit. No, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
yeah. No. Literally, lots of snake shit.
Lots of snake shit.
Brian. At the end of everything, where do you find yourself?
Firewatch Island. Rocks broken on the shore. The island off an unfamiliar coast. Brian's gonna look around. Sorry, guys. I'm sure you all have your own big, grand adventures planned, but I actually need your help. And she's gonna get out her book. And she's gonna write where she's had each one of her party sign. Saying, hey, I'm on Fatter Watch. I've been figuring out what's changed and what's around here. But when you guys figure out what the landscape looks like, let me know. We need a new world map. And like hell, this is the last time I'm seeing all of you.
Figure out what the landscape looks like. I'm going to make the landscape what it was before. There's not going to be a new map if there's the old map of before. Now, will
Well,
there?
you're still going to need to find where the parts are, no? And I'm sure you'll need help.
Well, I suppose this is a monumental task, but not insurmountable.
No, it's not. And we've got some pretty powerful help this time. She's gonna look over at the broker.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Here we go again.
So, how does it feel to actually feel hunger?
Miserable.
This is
Although
I
I have
feel-
not that I have not felt hunger. This is different though.
It's mortal hunger. Hunger for food.
Somehow even stronger than I could have ever imagined.
The hunger for life? Or at least to
And
live it
there's
fulfillingly?
one more character that I want to talk about.
Yes.
Because Brian's out here trying to figure this out. She's contacting the Legati company, the most powerful people she knows. She's got access to Firewatch and all of the stuff that comes from that. But there's one man who thought his quest was ended. After all, he had the money, he had the horses, had his children back.
Wrong.
Before his farm was split in two. Before his children whisked to the other side of the earth. And all that's left for a certain Brom Larson is to grab a pitchfork and kill whoever it is that took his children away from him,
Oh my god.
or that gets between him and them again.
Did we accidentally create a John Wick?
Oh my god.
There's another character who I'd also like to touch on, and she
Yeah.
reaches out to, and we can also do. Actually, everybody can say what characters they want to resolve.
Yes.
Oh, there's one more bit of lore I want to add to this.
Okay, and then we'll go round robin.
This is from Brian. By the way, guys, I found out something weird recently. If you speak Sylvan, you can't lie anymore. You know, like the Feywild rules where you couldn't lie, you could only equivocate. Yeah.
Well, I'm not terribly familiar in a Sylvan tongue, but that is an interesting observation. Perhaps
gonna
maybe
find
now
a
I should
fucking
start walking.
way.
I reckon I should start walking diagonally.
Please, no more walking diagonally.
Be
It's
careful.
interesting that nobody even questioned you.
Just Be careful.
I'm gonna cast
if
Borrowed
there's any
Knowledge
other...
to give. Sorry, I'm gonna cast Comprehend Language. Sorry, not I'm gonna cast. What is it? God, I'm gonna cast
uh,
Comprehend Languages and ask Brian to say something so blatantly false in Sylvan. Well, prove it.
The Earth is flat. Wait, what?
I mean,
I can
planes are
say that?
two-dimensional.
Wait a minute. The Earth is flat.
I'm going to leave this as an actual truth of the world because I think it's interesting effect of the Feywild smashing into the material plane, if only for an instant.
Yeah, I like it. It's interesting.
All right, round
Uh,
robin.
Round robin. Hey, Don.
Hey
How do you
guys,
think I, all the way in Port Damali, finally reaches out to the party?
Oh god.
for Kajori, guys.
Oh, we'll get there.
You mean Dilyu?
No. I mean the person who hits on everyone.
Oh. Oh yeah, that was Kajori.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder if he's
Perhaps-
still flirting with people right now as we speak.
Yes.
Perhaps she gets light of all of our endeavors as the Legati Company and comes to seek to join us. Or at least join what was once the Legati Company and leaving a trace of positivity on the world.
I love that. I always kind of like imagined her as like just like a radio operative all the way in Port Damali reporting back to the Legati Company. Anyway.
Radios
be
are real
like
in this
the
world, and they're
merchant in Port
created
Damali
by
for Legati.
flicking a magic tuning fork.
Exactly, yeah.
Except they hold it up like a microphone. They just hold a tuning fork to their mouth like a microphone. And it's a radio.
It's funny. Cameron, you had somebody.
Yes. Before the end of the world commenced, Miles B. Newsy was busy trying to seek out members of his guild and his parents. Which was the reason he decided to leave the Legati Company, or before it was known as such. He had personal things to take care of. While he was unable to find all of the members of his guild or his parents, he was able to find a place and make a home with his sister and his grandparents. After the war, following guidance from Brian's Book of Sending and I and her communications, he is able to seek out Miles. And they catch up, and he offers to take them with, as he knows that there's going to be a bit of community building on a couple of islands that he knows, hoping that he could create somewhat of a busy port, somewhat of a bustling trade hub. And I would hope that, or I'll say that Miles is delighted, especially with being able to bring new songs and stories to tell to such a trading hub, to be able to spread throughout the world. And before setting off to Broken Bank and Firewatch, there is one other person that Music seeks out, and that would be Isla.
Aw.
And hoping that she'd come with on the adventure to seek out the rest of the party members. And if the once they're all accounted for and they're known to be safe, Music will propose to Isla and make sure that everybody's invited to the wedding, including the broker.
Aw.
Love that.
There'll be pocket sand with light casting on it. You all get glitter.
Anybody else have somebody's fate that they would like
Bernard.
to? Yes, I was going to.
Bernard.
Absolutely. It isn't long.
Bernard found himself relatively shocked and having a difficult time transitioning over through in the new world. After all, alchemy in itself was the study of plants and materials in this world, and everything all seemed so new, so foreign. The methods were the same, but the materials were different. And so, to his dismay, he sought out to go and relearn the entire discipline and craft again. And this went on for about 2 decades or so, in his disappointment, until one day he came across a curious glade in a perfect spherical pattern, a small one at that. With it, right, the glade bloomed and blossomed with herbs and plants and even a tree of the old world, some that he had never seen before and had only ever seen in distant memories of journals that he thought he had read before, or he could have sworn he had read before, yet sitting in front of him in real life. On one of the trees laid a rock, and upon that rock, a paper origami bird, sitting neatly and gently. That's it.
Love it.
Short and sweet.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
He decided he would go seek out more.
The historians, Brian's friends, some of the only others who actually had access to the book, they chronicle what happened. So that the next time someone decides to get a little too uppity with portals, there's some early warning signs. They ask questions, especially of the broker.
Oh, I should also note, teleportation does not work.
What, do you just get sent to the astral plane or
Polyplanar
something?
transit theory is what held everything all together. That's how teleportation worked.
Right.
Actually, they
It's
call
called-
it. Did you read my little thingamajig?
Of what?
Oh,
Where?
the giant blob of text that I left in the chat.
Interesting.
You can read it out loud.
Dimensional liminality theory. I love that.
That's hilarious.
Fucking
That's
love
very
that.
funny.
Hilarious. I'm so about that. But teleportation
The
as
entire block. Read it out loud for the viewers. Like, this entire
Teleportation
thing is
doesn't
just
work.
one
The old
bit for a
war.
joke.
Bubbles of the old world started to surface in the cradle of the new world as Edward's work started to come to a boil. Fantastical pockets wonder, decorating the surface with the reference and mystery of secrets long gone, but yet forgotten. Those of the New World whisper of the Red Wanderer, an enigmatic man who grew fantastical galleries of art in his wake. With exhibits blossomed brightly of intrigue and lore. Pockets tucked in with the notes or signs of these displays soaked deep of the history of an ancient realm. These displays soaked deep of the history of an ancient realm. Littered there, too, would be remnants of residual magics of the New World strewn together with the Old. The breach of the worlds between led to a new theory that would suggest the existence of multiple planes. The residual magic sites, leftover journals, and expanded catalysts led to the conception of an entirely new field of arcane study, omnidimensional liminal theory.
That's incredibly stupid, and I love it.
The entire thing was just like one punchline. It was set up for one stupid punchline.
But we love it. Very fun.
Ah,
But yes, anyway, new challenges arise for the historians. And connecting a world that is so vastly disconnected.
They
these darn
at
kids
least
and their
chronicle
fancy
what
new
happened.
omnidimensional liminality theory.
The point is they spend their time making sure that they chronicle what happened. The old world knowledge is not lost. The methods, all of that, they put the broker to work explaining the method.
Nerd.
Part of the broker's penance is speaking honestly about how much damage he caused.
It is. The years to follow are not easy. It is not a transition that happens lightly. It's death, there's illness, there's chaos and war. The best in people show, as do the worst. And with so many places disconnected, you really have no idea what's out there. And with that, I am going to conclude our last session. Unless anybody has anything else they want to add.
What happened to Dilyu?
Ah, yes, Dilyu. Yeah, sure. Dilyu,
He fucking died, man.
Oh.
he got
Spontaneously
produced
combusted.
flame.
yeah.
He spontaneously combusted. Whoops.
No,
Actually,
That's all,
Dilyu
folks.
actually was like in a really bad position, and
And we just kind of like let him be because we're bad people.
well, some threads you'd have to leave open, you know?
Well, I mean, what was I supposed to do about the Cerberus assembly? I tried to like investigate. There was not enough
There
time.
wasn't time.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's
Who
nothing
knows
to
what, you
do.
know what, who knows what his fate was, and who knows the fate of so many.
Sending spell.
Yeah, we tried
I
that.
know what his
Right,
fate was.
but remember, sending gets a little, you know. Well, sending is fine. Sending works just fine. You can, but maybe he doesn't answer. I don't
He's
know.
gone.
Anyway.
My
Thank you,
title,
Ed.
by the way.
What?
It's my title. Is in the chat. The name of the Fang, champion of Zahir, hero of Wildemount.
Okay.
That's
You
that's
know the
the
Mount
Wild
Yakut
Mount
is actually
that's
just a
the kind of
corpse
area
of royal mounted troops.
that. That's right.
They're abbreviated to Mountie for short.
That's
Cuss
funny.
cuss.
Thank you guys for playing this game with me. This
Thank you
does.
for hosting.
My intention is to use this shattered, broken world as the
Seedbed
setting
for
for future games that we run.
Ooh.
no matter what world you live in, you can't escape polyplanar transmutation.
Nope. There will
So-
always be a little piece of this campaign because it all takes place here.
Callum Nessaphira Vestus, the wild mother's blesser.
Who is Maul? Who is Maul?
Dude, I don't
He
know.
was-
I just have
he-
access to the character.
Maul was a troll that was in that citadel that we may or may not have
I know,
collapsed.
but who's playing as?
Oh, I
as-
don't
Oh, me. Me.
Oh,
No,
You
oh,
had
you
Black
are.
Bear Shield Guardian.
Okay, guys. Now that the game is over, thank you guys so much. I hope you had a good
Ah,
time.
Thank you,
Uh,
Emily.
I glad that
Thank you
we
so much, Emily.
thank you so much.
welcome. I'm glad that we had a good time. Yeah, it's been wonderful. Forgot. There's the broker. I forgot there was that piece there. Do you remember what that broker looked like? Yeah. We could still hang around and chat for a bit if you want to. People say what their favorite things are or go to bed. It's late.
I
Can we
will.
hear? Can we? No, sorry.
I would like to jump in here.
No.
Emily, Rocky, and Cameron, I would like to hold each of you back after we're done.
Of course. That being said, I would like to wrap up my recording, and open the floor to final thoughts for anybody before I close things out for the final time for this campaign.
Yeah, bro. I had a, I had a good time. There was some scheduling shit early on in the campaign that kind of fucked my experience of it. But I've since then managed to have like a lot of really incredible D&D moments that I that I like to think about and talk about sometimes with got a lot of friends who like D&D now, and I mean, you guys introduced me. This is like one of the first campaigns I ever touched. The first campaign I ever touched.
You
Second
Dream campaign?
campaign.
Dream campaign
Ooh.
stemmed from this.
Ooh, Legends of Indor.
Stemmed from
Yeah.
yeah. That's right. That's what it was. Oh my god! It's been, but either way, like this group was the ones that introduced me to D&D, and I've loved it. So I mean, thank you so much. Thanks for running the game, Emily. It's been a blast. I've had I've had a really good time.
Thanks.
Thank you, Emily.
Yeah, man.
I'll say Dawn or Lily. Which one of you wants to go next?
I mean, they don't have to say anything at all. Like, that's also okay.
That's also okay.
I mean, I had an amazing time, and I definitely appreciate the invite, Emily. I was a little skeptic at first when you reached out to me because you guys were so far into it, but I had fun getting my character pushed into the campaign, and I had a lot of fun with everybody.
I'm happy you played.
Right.
Hope everybody played.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, bitch.
Lily?
Yeah,
I
so
miss
what's this
Whippet.
next campaign thingamajig about? Just wondering.
Who
For
knows?
no particular reason. For no
Not yet.
particular reason.
Not yet.
I don't know. I'm thinking like in the future that I may run smaller games. Like short
I
One
guess
shot?
everybody's
similar to like more akin to Crypt of the Forgotten Priest, where it was
Oh, it
a
takes like 4 or 5
singular
sessions to
story.
conclude.
Yeah. Something that like you can fulfill an arc and then let that be. Which is kind of why I wanted to shatter the world. Because I think that that allows for interesting shit.
Yeah, and then you can also pick up other people's stories across the world and have them try and put the world back together as well.
Yeah, but
Like-
everyone's a permanent zone of truth.
I can bring in.
no, only if they're speaking Sylvan.
Yeah,
I
but
can-
only elves specifically.
I can bring back in Rogar. That's a fun
I could
thought.
play as Bernard, the alchemist.
Yeah.
Bernard the alchemist with ancient, long extinct herbs. It's true, and it's lore accurate.
This has been. I think this is the third long campaign that I've played in. The first one being Legends of Endor, the second one being Dream Campaign, and then this is the third one, and this is the first campaign that I have completed at all. And I am incredibly proud to say that, and I am incredibly proud and happy and honored and lucky to be part of this experience and to be able to catalog all of it. This is stuff that I can look back on and cherish these memories, and it's something that I can show Cedric as he gets older as well, and hopefully he gets a knack for Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
So thank you.
this is called a war crime. It's what you do to people you really don't like and don't want to marry.
Thank you, Emily, for DMing this. And thank you to everybody else for playing this game and for being your best selves and playing your characters just the way that you play them. They have created such memorable moments that are going to stick around for a long, long time. Does anybody else have anything to say? Emily, any final thoughts?
Thank you, friends. I can't say it enough.
Oh.
And to all of you watching, thank you all so much for watching this series now. I guess for right now, there's not going to be any Dungeons and Dragons on my channel. I wouldn't say it's completely over with. Just going to be taking a bit of a backseat. But, you know, as always, go follow me on Twitch. Follow me there to get news on when I go live. Things are a bit spotty right now with taking care of a newborn, but I'm hoping a little bit later on down the line I'll be able to stream and hang out a little bit more often. But with this video now, the Wildemount campaign is complete, and yeah, that will be completed. Go watch that if you ever want to watch through it again for all 308 hours, 309 hours going on. And Crypt of the Forgotten Priest as well. We've talked about that. It's a shorter campaign that features Animo, my character Rogar, and a couple of other friends. But just more than anything, it's there for you to watch if ever you want to. So, just go watch it. Point some of your friends in that direction as well. Thank you all so much, and I hope to see you soon.